Okay, we're here with Andy, Igor and Mark. You've all now left the Birmingham 888 SuperStack, but on the final day you all made it to the top 40. We'll ask you in order. Andy, you survived the longest. Tell us about how you left the competition.
How we left the competition? Well, I was down to the last, 10 big blinds left. I had about 80k. There was a raise to the guy to my right. Had him on ace king. I put down at pocket sixes. I need to gamble at that point. 200k for the next hand sounded better than letting it go through the blinds and having 60k and wait for a double up then. So I decided to ship all the chips in. Knew I was going to get called up for the race, but unfortunately he hit king after king after king and it was quads.
There just seemed to be kings in the deck, wasn't there?
Yeah, not too good, but you know, I won a couple of good races today anyway. I had pocket fives hold up against king jack. I had pocket nines hold up against two all-in calls, ace king and ace jack, so could have gone either way.
Yeah, you played very well, and all of you actually hung around for a bit and late register the tournament, so you missed the sort of first four levels.
Yeah,
and then it all played quite well after that.
Yeah.
Igor, you came back with the most today. Ironically, you were then left very short very quickly.
There was one guy who I was targeting 2 days, and I just said to my mates before that I really hope that I get on the same table with him again. So he came on the same table with like fair few chips, and I was just waiting while he will make a move. So he pushed all in with queen jack. I snap called him with ace queen, and he hit a straight.
3 runners for a straight at the end, right? It's
fair enough on the river.
And Mark, we'll come to you last because it may be the baddest beat of all, but tell us about how your day went, because you were short early on and then you doubled up. It looked quite good.
First 4 hands are coming back today. I've got 21 grand and I get aces, ace king and kings in the first 4 hands, shipping it in to look weak, try and steal, not a caller. I get myself up to 65 with ace queen holds up against a straight draw, and I think, right, we've got a chance now. And then unfortunately I picked up nines and had to lay them down to a 3-bet. That set me back to 38ish, and ended up getting it in with my favourite hand, Jack 9 suited, on a flops a 9 and walk into aces. Thanks very much, good game, well played.
But, well, you did all play very well, and it's a nice structure. At the start of it, it's a super stack for a reason, right? You've got a lot of blinds, and it gives you plenty of room to move. You use those early levels to put yourselves right in contention. How did you do that? Because for people who maybe don't play as much live poker as you guys all do, how do you go about attacking the early levels and trying to chip up?
You've just got to play your position and play your hands and play them strong, play your draws strong, and get people away from whatever they have. One thing I found about this card room, people struggle to put hands down. It's hard to get them off. Today seemed to be easy to get people off hands. Yesterday it was more difficult. I think on the day one everyone's aggressive and they're trying to build a stack for day 2. I mean, you know the last hand we play, you saw it. I'm there with 10-5 and I want to ship it in under the gun. Just didn't have the cojones to do it.
I never saw the flop of 10-5-5.
The 10-5-5 was there. Don't trust me, it was horrible.
I suppose the flip side of that is what you were left with, Igor. You came back with 12k after that monster straight that you lost to. But how did you work as short stack trying to get yourself back in the game? Ultimately unsuccessfully, but you did give it a good go.
I just was waiting for ace king or anything high. So then I was in a big blind. So I had 4,000 in, 2,000 behind. I looked at the jack and shoved it in. Unfortunately, the second card was 2.
He had you rather outkicked, didn't he?
Yeah.
You were kind of behind there. And Andy, if we may come to you, I mean, you started off the shortest out of everyone, and then you're up to 100k before you knew it. That put you in a different mindset, I guess, to how you were approaching the day.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, you're never out of it until the last chip goes. I mean, I had 15.5k, blinds 1 and 2, so I got less than 10 bigs. I probably could have started my move a little bit earlier, but I just decided to weigh the table up a little bit. It was very, very tight straight on. I made a couple of laydowns that maybe I could have stole a couple of blinds and maybe chipped up quicker, but like I say, I had pocket fives, called an all in. A girl was very low chip stack as well. She pushed with king jack, pocket fives held, so that took me to 30 pretty much straight away. Then there was another all in call, I think with 18k. I'm still on 30k by that point. I've got a couple of people left to act behind me. I've got pocket nines by that point. So hopefully, if I ship all in, there's no further action behind me, but there was. There was another all in call for probably about 30 something k with ace king. The original guy had ace jack, I had pocket nines, and he held again, so I made another good treble up almost. So yeah, I mean, you're never out of it until the last chip goes, but you know, it's the way it goes. You've got to take a gamble if you want to go all the way.
You have. It does get quite turbo by the end of this tournament with the half-hour blinds and the antes creeping up as well. Quite importantly.
Very much so. I think you've almost got to put the prize pool to the back of your mind, because I mean, I busted in 22nd, 23rd position, something like that, knowing that 15 got paid. But I mean, 80k blinds upon me. That'll take me down to 60k if I'm not active. So I had to move, I suppose, with my pocket sixes. Just hope that my read was right and that he had ace king, and just hopefully try and dodge again, but it didn't happen.
Not quite, no. The quad did just about
quad kings was a bit of a rub to the
overkill. Especially when you've got a chance on the turn, you know, you can pay.
Yeah, still alive.
There, like,
6 one time, but
a river rub down, wasn't it? Really,
a river rub down. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the full Vamos treatment, didn't you?
Would you all play the tournament again? I have to ask. It sounds like you've had a cracking time here in Birmingham. Would you play the SuperStack again?
Most definitely.
Really good. Yeah.
Glad we came here.
I think we're all made up that we made day 2. I think we would have been a little bit more made up if one of us at least had a cash. But you know, it's not going to put us off from entering these kinds of tournaments. It's a really good blind structure. We loved it. We'll be back.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing you play again, and hopefully just as much drama next time.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Steps.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thank you.